Alex the Car Doctor, back again, good people. Today I want to talk about I don't necessarily hate this brand, but I don't favor it that much. Customer complaint was loss of power and what else she said? I guess just a loss of power. I didn't get too much information from her. You know how these customers be. So right off the bat, I see a blinking check engine light. Most of the time that means a misfire, but I don't feel a misfire. So that can only mean one thing, and that's not a good thing. 122,000 miles. Let's round it up to 123. All right, so this is to the floor, guys, and I'm not going nowhere. The car is in limp mode. So limp mode is normally a mode where the car tries to protect itself. And I'll explain what it's trying to protect itself from. Look, I have another Kia. So I see a lot of these vehicles in my shop, and I know all the time I'm talking about GM lifter problems, Dodge problems. Well, guys, I'd rather have both of those vehicle problems put together versus Kia/Hyundai problems. All right, so let me go and hook up my scanner. I already did the first part. Let me turn my tool on and log in. All hooked up and logged in, but before I get to that, I want you guys to listen to the engine. Listen to how she sounds. So, from the naked human eye, sounds pretty normal.
You mean ear?
Yeah. I said eye. I'm always messing up stuff. This sun baking me. Yeah, from the naked human ear, it sounds normal. But the computer don't think so. Let me turn this off so I can jump into this. All right, so this is a DEF code, I like to call it. It is P1326, knock signal range performance. And most people would just say, oh, let's just throw a knock sensor at it. That's not gonna fix this issue. This code basically is telling the mechanic there's maybe three things going on. There's excessive carbon buildup inside the engine. Carbon is like charcoal. Charcoal, you know, it holds like an amber pretty much.
Don't we have an example in that?
Yes, we do. I'm gonna take you to an example. So, most of your modern day vehicles are direct injected, just like that Kia Sportage. They all got the same engine. They're all the same thing. They all use that 2.4 four-cylinder direct injected. This is the new GMLT motor direct injected, and look at all that carbon deposits. Let me see, can you get a good focus on it? Very dirty. It doesn't supposed to look like that. Here's a carbon chunk right here. So this stuff will basically start glowing red and get down in the combustion chamber and will cause pre-combustion. Pre-combustion is a process where the fuel will ignite before the spark plug ignites it, causing engine ping, like engine knock. Sounds like little marbles inside your engine. On to the next example. Not example, but the other maybe problem. The other problem that these engines run into is the cam phasers. They're like cam gears, and they're adjustable, and sometimes they'll clatter around. And the last one is the bottom end. The bottom end bearings will go out of spec and make knocking noise. Now, I mentioned all that stuff is because this code is picking up one of those three. Now, like I mentioned before, the average mechanic is just gonna throw a knock sensor at it and think it's gonna fix the problem. It's not. That's where a good mechanic comes in with knowledge and experience. To prove it to you, the knock sensor is working. I got some values pulled up here. As you can see, without me touching anything, the numbers are hovering between 5 and sometimes jump up to 8, all of them. But as soon as I knock on the engine, I get reaction. So my numbers are jumping up to 1 vote. Now, I had a liberty of using a family member's vehicle as a guinea pig dealing with this code. So that's how familiar I am with these engines. What we did was we did the timing chain, the phasers, everything dealing with the front. Decarbonized the engine in multiple different ways, and the result was still the same. Needed an engine. So we ran that bad boy through the auction. So sorry whoever got that car. Hey. But that's the thing with these Kias. I see them all the time for this same issue, and I know they have a big problem with their engines just sporadically going out. But I know before I take this customer money, I did the liberty of calling the dealership to see if her car had some type of warranty on it or extended warranty, and she does. So this customer gets to save some money. Hopefully they don't give her the runaround. You know how the dealerships be. They don't want to cough up the dough sometimes. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on this Kia Sportage, along with the Hyundai Sonatas, Souls. I think it goes on and on, but you guys get the point. Alex the Car Doctor, I hope you enjoyed that video. See you guys on the next one. What you think?